Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to another live session with Nana Ayebia Fojana, a mystic and a life coach. In fact, this my culture. Who your guru, Anna? What is the guru term?
Okay, thank you very much. And let me say a good morning, a good afternoon, good evening to those watching us. So, the word guru originates from a Sanskrit language.
Okay.
So, guru means one who is heavy with spiritual knowledge. Guru. So, we say literally, guru means a teacher. But this kind of teacher is somebody who is loaded
Okay.
with a lot of information about life. So if you go to the ancient part of the world, I'm talking about the eastern part, they address masters, spiritual masters, seers, yogis, those who actually operate within the subtle realm, those that deals with information about existence, about eternity. They address them as gurus.
Okay.
And then we have different kind of gurus. Okay, we have gurus that are sent from the spiritual world to this material world. So right from the beginning, they take birth like ordinary human beings, but they were sent purposely for a mission. And then we have a guru that learns from those sent by the Almighty. They learn under him, they follow his footsteps, and they can also become gurus. And then they have those that through reading, they read books, they try to change their lives. And then somehow or the other, they also attain the position of being a guru. But they said that the guru who appear from the spiritual world for a purpose, all the two legs are in the spiritual world.
Okay.
So such a guru, there is no fall down. Whatever this person does, this guru does, is pure. You might not even understand. Because we call them Nitya Siddhas. They are eternally liberated souls. So there's no question of falling down. All their two legs are in the spiritual world. Then the guru, the second class of guru, the one that studies from this first one, and based on his instruction and his directions, he also become a guru. One of the legs is in the spiritual world, and one of the legs is in the material world. Such a guru, he should always consistently follow the rules and the regulations and make sure he follow all the spiritual tenets. If not, the possibility of falling down is there. He can fall down. So this second guru should be very, very careful. The little mistake can bring you down. Then the third guru, the one that reads through books and probably through some inspiration becomes a guru. All the two legs are in the material world.
Okay.
For them, falling is very easy. They do things anyhow. At times, they make mistake from time to time. They fall and then wakes up again. So this is a different kind of gurus. So if you say, are you a guru? I have not been ordained as a guru in my society. That's where I worship. But because I'm a teacher, those that I teach can call me a guru. And also we have two different kind of gurus.
Okay.
We have the Diksha guru and the Shiksha guru.
Okay.
A Shiksha guru is a guru that gives instruction. So even though you might have a guru, a spiritual master somewhere, if I give you instruction to facilitate your spiritual life, I become your guru, but your Shiksha guru. And then there's a guru that gives initiation. And the guru that sits you down, take a vow, give you a vow, and then ordain you, initiate you. That is your Diksha guru. So because I have thousands and thousands of following and I've been directing people, I've been giving them guidance, I'm a Shiksha guru to many people. Even my own God brothers. Some of them, we have the same guru, but I am also a Shiksha guru to them because I guide them, I direct them. For instance, when they need some assistance, they need some spiritual inspiration, I guide them. So even to some of my God brothers, I am like a Shiksha guru to them.
Okay.
So we should know the difference. A Diksha guru, a Shiksha guru, and the three levels of the guru, the one that comes down. We call them the descent.
Okay.
Even though they will take it birth like an ordinary person, but they descend there for a purpose. For them, two legs are there in the spiritual world. So there's no question of falling down. They are Nitya Siddhas, eternally liberated. Whatever they do, it might seem to be wrong to you, but trust me, you don't know them. Everything they do is pure.
Perfect.
Whatever they do is perfect. But the one that follows the pure guru or the first guru, one leg is up there, one leg is the material world. They have to be very careful. A little mistake, you can fall down. The last one or the two legs are here, you have to struggle to be able to go back. So the guru who have all the two legs here in the material world, it is not very easy for you to accept disciples. When you accept disciples, you will fall. Because already accepting disciples means they're carrying their burden. And because you have all your two legs in the material world, it is not going to be very easy for you to carry the burdens of other people.
Okay.
But the second class of guru, that one that have one leg up here, one leg down here, you can take some few number of disciples, not many. Because if you accept too many problems, then it might end up weighing on you. And the one that comes down from the spiritual world, he can take 1 million disciples, no problem, because for him, it's like a lotus flower.
Okay.
In water, but never touched by water. So that's the level.
Okay. Story before, there was this guru. He was living in the Far East. And, he had disciples. So the disciples, they crossed rivers to go meet him and teach. Learn. And, one disciple, one the octi boat ni mo akono. And microphone mo ti boat ni mo no. Omo di guru na tem. Guru, where you sing? Why you sing? Na come by. No so kind adventure almost into your call back no. And okwa ka che ni guru ne say. No omo sunya ade no okwa che ni guru ne say me ba no microphone bi kan ho asem. Na guru ne say into oye den. O say me di o matem basa. O say I know say oh yes sir. O say Davi or chastising na like microphone no mo ni no. They were like, okay, we'll be a cassette, I'm a spiritual master.
What do I do?
Me in cassette. They say, what chastising? The next day, disciple Fufro, and also back, no more chastising guru, no, to say back on us, on the Oyedin, say you're chastising back on it, on so Yedin, until all buy, and no say, the Mebano, I would do what them, son, and I say, oh, yeah, then, I say, man, I say, I don't know one guy, I say, I was saying, come, I say, yeah, di matter, I was on Ujine Mumma now, we. I say, Guru, way into me, please, Where are you, way, or say, hey, where so are you, way, or say, hey, until them pana, is here on here. And I say, what that be? Or God or Munyan, or say, a lesson I met you. We no Nakuma Hano. Until at that moment, now, ye di matter, no. I was expecting him to stay back, to observe. Any time could be Nakumechi. But no, you are too timid. Until at the time I hear matem no. Besanka, you stand on your feet and we can I say?
Yeah,
defend me. Until no, sa guru we no. Classify. You won't say in the disciples' mind no. I said the oya na nye, but much no. They saw say everything was perfect. Until no, as this guru no, or first, second, or third class.
See, when it comes to the spiritual masters, they deal with devotees on individual basis.
Okay.
So exactly the example you gave, the guru can give instruction to one devotee. And another devotee will give an opposite instruction. That's how the gurus deal. They deals personally. They deals on personal level with individuals.
Okay.
So you cannot just base on this example and say the guru maybe he's the first class, third class, second class. No.
Okay.
That kind of classification is based on the Lord's own understanding, not us.
Oh, okay.
Like my param guru, like the spiritual master of my spiritual master. He had many disciples. So one disciple, the old brahmacharis, celibate student. So he told this one, you must not marry. You must remain a celibate and become a sannyasi, a renounced person. Then he turned to another one who was more dedicated. Everybody knows. He said, you should get married. So I was like, how? Because this one that the guru is telling to get married is very dedicated and everybody seems to be a very strong celibate brahmachari. And the other one, the guru said, you should not get married. He seems to be somebody who is a little bit loose. Like he's not very strict as in terms of this one will not even look at a woman. He will not even talk to a woman, that kind of thing. But the guru said, you should get married and you should stay. So here you might think that, why? What is wrong? But after many years, all of them said they will stay. They won't get married. The one that guru said he should stay, remain a brahmachari, he was able to stay a brahmachari for life, no sex. But the one the guru said you should get married, even though he did not listen, he wanted to be a brahmachari because if you're a brahmachari, you're a celibate, you become a sannyasi. That's the topmost level. In the course of his life, he fell with a woman.
Okay.
So the guru can see ahead and gives instruction based on how you'll be able to relate yourself with. So with the gurus, they have different rules and regulations for individual disciples. So it is based on their relationship, and they give different kind of instruction. Okay. The guru can tell you, you should become a preacher. You go and do business. The guru knows. You know, he knows your destiny and what is the right thing for you. So the guru will give you instruction based on your own destiny and what will favor you for you to make spiritual progress. So we cannot say this guru is ABC or 1, 2, 3. No, it is only the Almighty Lord that will be able to say this. Okay. The empowered incarnation, like Jesus Christ, according to the Babase Purana, he was Satyavesh avatar. He's a guru sent from the spiritual world. So such a devotee, he will never fall. There's no question of falling down. Whatever he does is pure. To him, there's nothing like evil. Satyavesh, an empowered incarnation of God. So God sent an individual, empowers him to come and do his work. So that is it. Okay, and many other ones who are not Satyavesh, they are also gurus, but they are not sent early. Okay. If you read the Bible, a lot of them are there. Okay. So this is the whole thing. Okay. And normally, those gurus who are even sent directly from the spiritual world, they still claim they are nobody. That's one of the examples or symptoms or the evidence to prove that these people are clean, they are saintly. They don't see themselves as saintly. They still think that they falters at times. They think that, okay, they are not right. They are not even worshiping God properly. That will tell you where they are coming from. Those that claim that they are powerful, they saintly, they are holy, they are down there. There's an empty barrel to make the most noise. So even within the guru criteria, we have some of them that are highly advanced, but they are very humble, very decent. And those that are not so advanced, they also have some of these kind of negative utterances and stuff, you know.
Okay. Thank you very much for this insight. Talking about Jesus Christ, you will see, when you follow the trends of history, you see that these people are associated with the palm tree.
Okay, the palm tree.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what palm tree, I don't know the significance of the palm tree in these cultures. So today we want to take the whole tree as a whole and discuss it.
Okay.
Yes, from the leaf to the root.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I think this is a very, very elaborate subject matter, and we hope that we'll be able to do justice to it. I think those that have been following me for long, I have ever discussed about a palm tree before. Not into details, but I think I have spoken about the palm tree before. And I think today we will take the opportunity to explain some few things about the palm tree. So there's one thing we need to understand is that the palm is a tree like any other tree. It gives food. It gives shade. And we use the materials of the palm tree to do many, like fiber and many things. So the palm tree, on the material sense, it gives food. And don't forget, we have many palm trees.
Okay.
It's only one. We have date palm. I have palm nuts, like the one we have here. If you go to the Gulf states, they have the date palm. It's almost the same tree, but the fruit is different. Date palm, you see, is very sweet, like sugar. Yeah. But the one we have here is the one we use for banquine. Yeah. So we have different kind of palm trees. So all the palm trees, first they give food. Like those that we do palm nut soup, it gives us food. You can even do palm kernel oil from the same fruit. And they give us shade. Yeah. If you go to places like, for instance, those of us that have been in the villages before, I remember those days when you go to the farm and at times you don't have any tree. You will definitely have some palm tree somewhere on the land. That's where normally we make our kitchen. You leave your water and stuff. So when you're tired after reading, you go and sit down there under the shade of the palm tree. And the palm tree can be used for many things. Like, for instance, we use the trunk as firewood. Okay. We use it to even build houses. If you go to the villages, these thatch houses now, they use palm trees. the trunk, they bisect it, or no, they sever it into pieces and they use it for the building. So these are the three things materially. But spiritually, there are a lot of things that we need to understand about the palm tree. And today, I hope we take some rituals, maybe 2-3 rituals today.
Okay, so maybe we'll take the medicinal and the mystical ones.
Yes. So, in fact, in most of the traditions, in Christianity, the palm tree is revered because it represents victory. So, I don't know whether you know in the Bible, before Jesus Christ was crucified, when he was going to Jerusalem, they met him with the palm front. It represents peace, it represents resilience, it represents victory and triumphance. So that is it. And if you read the Quran, it is said that the prophet said that the palm tree is like a source of blessing from Allah. Okay? And if you go to the eastern part of the world, if you go to India and those places, they see the palm tree as a source of auspiciousness. So most of the festivals, holy festivals or auspicious festivals, you see the palm tree will be used like that. So in all the religious societies in the world, the palm tree is revered.
In fact, in Nigeria, Yoruba, they have a religion called Ifa. They also revere the palm tree.
Yes.
Very well.
So the palm tree have a lot of things. And trust me, from the root to the palm front, everything about the palm tree is important. And there are a lot of mystical things that one can learn from all this. The palm front or the palm tree offers fertility. Like those who find it difficult having kids, there are things you can do that will help you to have babies. If you are being attacked by some negative forces and you need victory, you can use the palm. You can use the palm front for victory. And if you're going through obstacles and you need determination and the spirit of persistency, you want to be able to, stand against all the difficulties and obstacles of life, there are things you can use the palm tree for to be able to offer you that kind of ability. So the palm is a very mystical tree that many a times we don't even pay attention. People should cast their minds back. If you go to the Middle East, okay, so you go to Dubai, you go to Qatar, you go to Kuwait, Lebanon, and all those places, you will understand that they give so much credence to the palm. It's a sign of victory. It's a sign of success. So just for the fact that these guys pay so much attention to the palm tree is one of the reasons why they are succeeding spiritually. I mean, when it comes to material sense.
Okay.
They're making so much money. Even though they were situated on a desert, a place that any black man would see as a curse. There is no water, there is no tree, and the humidity there is so high. During summertime, you can't even breathe good air. But they've been able to turn everything around, and now everywhere in the world, people are going toward this place for holidays and vacations and all that. They might have many reasons of this, but trust me, they revere the palm so much. If you go to Dubai, there's a place called Palm Jumeirah. Those of you that have been there before, it is said that I remember the first time I went to Dubai, I went for a tour. So the tour guide was saying, the king, at that time, many years back, early in the morning, he was looking through his window, and he saw the shadow of the palm tree. Get the shadow. Because you have a tree of the palm, the date palm, and he saw the shadow. So it's like, how the shadow looks like, if you can build a city like that in the shape of the palm, it is going to be very beautiful. That time, Dubai was not Dubai. So later on, when they started having money and they have the agenda of becoming world number one, they started building. So they pushed the sea to about 7 miles away. And then they designed like a city or a town or a suburb in the form of the shape of the palm. So when you're in an airplane and you're about landing, that's when you see the shape of this Palm Jumeirah. So you see the trunk of the tree, then you see the crown where we have the branches. So each of the branches will be buildings. And after the building, there will be water. Then another branch will come. So you will see the very beautiful place. So what I'm trying to say is that the palm tree gives some kind of spiritual energy. It gives prosperity. It gives fertility. It gives protection. And we use the palm to ward off evil.
Okay.
To invoke positivity, to invoke favor. These are trees. And trust me, nature has, ordained every tree to possess some level of powers. But today we are focusing on the palm tree. So like I said before, I will tell people a lot of things that you can do with the palm tree. The palm is a very special tree. In Ghana here, we know very well that Malaysia is going so high in regards to economic development. And according to the story, said the Malaysians came here to take just a few palm nuts, and from that, they've been able to transform the economy. In Ghana here, we don't even have to even go and plant this farm. Everywhere is, but we are so poor. Because we don't pay attention. In my village, Dumesia, where I'm in Kosohene, I remember when we were kids. So when you go to the farm to bring firewood, there's a way you wrap the palm front to tie the firewood. So you can tie it together and bring, because you don't have any rope. That's what we use for rope.
Okay.
Then you use some stick to squeeze it, to tie it and carry it to the house. We were not allowed to carry it to the town. So when you get to the outskirts of the town, you have to leave the firewood there. Then come home and take some pan, remove that thing, and bring the firewood home. So you are not supposed to bring that rope from the palm front to the town.
Why is that?
Because there's this water there, Abutin, some pond. This pond is a small pond, but it has never dried before. Recently, when I was in students in Kosohene, I went there, and surprisingly, I saw a lot of people who used to go there. I saw more than 100 bottles of schnapps there. So in the night, people goes there. Because, people know how powerful that water is. I went there to go, and I went with some of the people to show them that water bodies are not evil the way people have been thinking.
I think we have to go there and shoot.
One day we have to do it. So I'm even having planned. I even told the chief and the traditional council that we have to fence it with some barricades so that people cannot just go there and do anything. We leave the gates. We give some kind of, reverence, some kind of respect. But this water is what we all drank when we were child. Early in the morning, you have to rush there. There is water lily. You have to pull the water lily and then take the water. That's what we used to drink. I'm telling you, everybody in Dumesia. Mm-hmm. And it's still there. It's still there. So because of that, they said nobody should bring the palm front rope to the town. And we were doing that, but now, unfortunately, people don't respect this thing anymore. So the whole point is that I'm trying to say, the palm tree have a lot of spiritual significance. There are a lot of things that we need to learn about this. But I wrote some few things down about what the palm front does. A lot of things there. Maybe I'll go through it, then I'll give you some few guidelines. Those that want to really learn something from the palm tree, the root, the trunk, the front, there are a lot of things that we can teach. So, like I was saying, the palm front or the palm tree, it gives a lot of spiritual meanings. Okay, in Christianity, like I said, Jesus Christ, before he went to Jerusalem, it is said that they used the palm front to receive him, because the palm front signifies victory. So yes, the Son of God is coming. He's going to be victorious, so let us meet him with the sign of victory. So the palm front signifies victory and triumphance. Okay, and like I said, in the Quran also, it is said, also in the Hadith, that Prophet Muhammad said, the palm tree is a blessing from Allah. Okay, so like I said, it's for victory, it's from triumphance, peace, it's for eternal life. Yes, when you talk about eternal life, when someone dies and a person is found in captivity in the land of the dead, there are rituals you can do with the palm front that will be able to release the person from the captivity.
Then this palm is really powerful.
It is very powerful. It is. Palm front is very powerful. If you go to India, there are a lot of rituals that they will do, especially when the festival, holy festivals, the auspicious festivals. You see a lot of palm trees. They use the palm frond. They use the branches and all that because it contains so much power. Okay? And not only that, there are many other things that we can talk about. So the trunk, is a tall, straight structure. It symbolizes strength and stability. So for instance, somebody is going for a battle. Somebody is going for something that you need stability and victory. There's a ritual you can do with a palm trunk before you go. Like the ancient times where the warriors are going for a battle, there's some ritual they will do with the palm trunk that will help them to be stable, to become focused, and then they can attain victory. It is something you can do. Now we don't go for battle, but life is like a battle.
Okay.
So there are some rituals you can do with the palm trunk that if you are doing anything you think that you're in a battle, that will be able to help you to receive victory.
Not necessarily physical battle.
Physical battle, it could be anything. For instance, your business, you see it as battle because a lot of difficulties there. You feel that you're battling some kind of rivals and all that. You need victory. The palm trunk is able to assist you. So that is the trunk. And then when you come to the palm front, like I said, it's for victory. So anytime you wave the palm front, you invoke auspiciousness, fortune, victory. So I remember when we were in school, I attended a Roman Catholic school. And Wednesday, they used to call it Palm Wednesday or something Wednesday. And we were having it, apart from the Easter. Okay. On Wednesday, there's something they do that.
Is it Ash Wednesday?
Is it Ash Wednesday or something? There's something like that on Wednesday they used to do. So when you wave the palm front, it invokes auspiciousness, victory, and favor. So there's a ritual I'm thinking of teaching today that maybe you are starting a project, you are starting some journey, you are starting an adventure that you need victory, you need favor. What can you do with the palm front? There is something I would like to teach, if you permit me.
Yes.
Okay. So the leaf, that's the palm front, represent peace, abundance, and victory. So if you lack so much in life, you need abundance, you need peace, you need victory. The palm front, you can use it to do a lot of things. And I have about 101 different rituals with the palm tree.
Really?
Yes. And this, like I said the other time, when we started our school, we would take the palm tree and we will learn. I have 101 different rituals from the palm tree, right from the root to the trunk to the crown, the branches, the palm frond, and even when you have the broom, see from the palm branches, we get the leaves, and we get the broom out of it. Yeah. With the broom, there's a lot of rituals you can do with it. Okay, so there are a whole lot of things that we will learn.
Are you planning to write it in your book?
Yes. All the things that I've been teaching, I'm trying to compile everything into a book. Okay. So that tomorrow when I'm dead and gone, people can still refer to it. So there's something I'm working on. A lot of rituals. It's a book, I don't know. I wouldn't like to launch for people to even go and have it to buy free of charge. We will keep it in our school, use as a textbook to teach people. So it's going to be a whole lot of things in there. A whole lot. I have thousands of rituals in there. But the palm tree have a lot. So, like I'm saying, the palm front also represents victory. So you need victory in life, you can do that. It's also it's a symbol of relaxation and tranquility. You need peace of mind, the palm front is able to do that. If you want to embrace the power of the palm tree, you can also make an amulet or a talisman out of it. Okay. Yes. I mean, amulet, talisman. You can use the palm tree and the things that have to associate with it to create an amulet.
Unfortunately, we didn't bring some here. Like, we would have demonstrated it here.
Yes. And there are this simple amulet. Like, for instance, if you're going for a program, like a chief, like a spiritualist, and the program will be attended by many other spiritual people. There are some people at times when they go for a program like that, they want to try you and see whether you have some power or something. But you yourself, you don't have anything. Now, you see the chiefs, they have a lot of these things. Yeah. There's nothing inside. Somebody has just done it in the market, they're going to buy. So I said, no, somebody might think you possess something and the person will kill you. So there's one transformation chief. He's one of our members, the chief. So I told him, Nana, no me gugu hun bibi animo. I said, "Oh, minim." I'm saying bibi anim. To bibi anim say I don't want we will be better work much now. So when I was going to India, I told him to buy me a whole sack, like so much. So I sent it to India, and I told one of the priests there that, okay, these things are for a chief, but these are just ordinary things. So please, I want you to consecrate them, put some things inside so I can just go and give to them. So when he was coming, there was another chief also who is in the eastern region, another one, different one. So he also collected some for him. So I had it all. So when I went there, they did a lot of things, and I gave to them. So for instance, you're a chief, you're going for a program, and you know you don't have any power. You are just being a chief. You don't have any authority over anything. And you know, probably some people might try you. You can use the palm front as a talisman to protect yourself. When you go there and there's any evil thing, nobody can harm you. These are very, very simple things, but they carry so much power.
Okay.
Don't forget all the powers we've been aspiring for. People are running here and there for powers. Powers are so close by. But unfortunately, you need somebody to guide you to be able to access these energies in these things around us. Because spiritually, God created these things for our own good, but unfortunately, we don't know. So like I'm saying, you can make a talisman, you can make an amulet from the palm front. And many other things you can do. I've ever taught this ritual before. There is this tree, they call it abrofonkate. Normally people plant in their houses. It's very common in Ghana. According to mystical thinkings, if you see that tree, it looks like an umbrella, like a canopy kind of thing. With witchcraft says that they prefer going there, like be on that tree. So in mysticism, if you want to find out that this tree is one of those trees that some evil force or some elemental force comes to play, there is something you can do with the broom. Just take a broom, and then you take 7 of the leaves of this nkatier, abrofonkatier. You pierce it from the front, not the back. You see, the leaf, you have the back and the front.
Like this.
It's like this.
So this is the front.
This is the front, and this is the back. So
okay.
you pierce it through the front.
Okay.
Should be 1, 2, 3, up to 7, and then you place it under that tree.
Should it be lying down or?
No, you should try to, if there's the soil there is loose,
okay,
you can plant the broom inside so that it should stand.
Okay.
If truly there's any forces that operate there, the following morning you go and see that the leaves, 1 or 2 is removed.
Why is that so?
Because they want to tell you that this is our place. I mean, the broom and that leaf, they know what you're trying to find.
Okay.
So they will prove to you that, yes, this is our place and we do come over.
So it's more like a language of the universe.
Yes. If you want to stop a rain, maybe rain want to fall and you want to stop it, it is not serious ritual. You just take the broom, the one that I've been using to be sweeping our homes. The short one, it's a ritual you do with it, with charcoal, and the rain will stop.
Wow.
But one thing is, I see when we have some mystical powers, there's one thing most of the time we forget. At times, there are situations God wants to do something to save us. That's why in Krishna consciousness, it is advised that no matter the level of your powers, if you are a very good devotee, you should not use those powers for yourself. Because many a time we are humans, we don't know tomorrow. God knows what he intends doing in our lives. So God wants to do something and we want to use our powers to go and counteract that. At the end of the day, we end up crying. For instance, you've gone for a program and probably the rain wants to fall. You have this power of stopping rain. You'll be forced to go and stop it. So how will you know maybe this rain, if it doesn't fall, somebody is going to die? Maybe because the rain is not falling, people will be dancing, and through the dancing, some fighting will start and somebody will shoot somebody and kill the person in that program. So God doesn't want to embarrass you or disgrace you in such a situation. So rain falls. And that person who is going to create that problem, maybe he doesn't want to be in the rain, he goes home. Mm-hmm. After some time, the rain stops, program goes on, this person doesn't come back.
Yeah.
So many a times, this is one thing that when we study school, I would like to emphasize. Because for the black man, as soon as he gets power, he wants to destroy.
And I think we are sharing sir. Siko, what say insuye munapa. What say insuye nentobio. Man, obi na ehu ade na.
It's true. At times, some people can do that kind of thing. See, the point is, it is said that you need powers only when you want to destroy.
Okay.
If not, love can do everything. So anytime when I read this quote, I say it's true. Many a times people need powers because they want to destroy. There are only few people that need power because they want to help. Majority of people, I want to have power so that I can deal with that person. Whoa, you make me deal no. It's like, okay, I remember when I was small, but this will be the same. I would deal with somebody. So people need powers when they want to destroy. If not, love can do everything and anything. It is only when we want to destroy, that's why we need powers. It doesn't mean everybody needs power to destroy, but majority of people need power so that they can destroy. They can teach people lessons.
Okay.
It happens all the time. So when we start our school, that will be the main focus. People should understand the rationale behind having some ability. It doesn't mean you want to destroy or you should use your powers to destroy. You want to be the channel through which nature will bless people. You want to become an inspiration to others. You want to be the source of enjoyment, success in the lives of people. So if you need power for this reason, that is okay. But you need power to teach all the Abusiafo lesson. Because if you to Abusiafo house, or you want to get power and finish him and kill all the descendants, that kind of thing is wrong. So, yes, we must know some of these rituals, but we need to understand that power in nature is for the good of humanity, not to destroy. So never ever think of destroying somebody with your power. Many a times, like I've been saying this, I don't remember doing things for myself with using the knowledge that I have. I don't. Because I have a lot of things that I'm doing out there that people comes to me, oh, I'm doing this business, I need A, B, C, D to see success. And we work things out for them, everything is good. And I have the same businesses. Whatever happens, I'm okay. I don't waste my time that I want to do anything about it. I will do my part as a human being. Maybe I have very good customer care relationship. I'll talk to people nicely. I'll make provision for the thing that I'm doing. If people come and buy it, it's fine. If they don't buy it, even though I have ways and means to do things, I wouldn't do for myself. Because I don't want to abuse the powers, the little powers that I have. Because when you have powers and you try to use it for yourself, mystically you are termed as a selfish person. There is a saying that healers don't heal themselves. That's the meaning. You have the power, but you don't do it for yourself. Huh?
Your concentration is seven
Other people, not yourself. As soon as you begin to think of yourself, you become selfish. In fact, you might think that, okay, if I don't eat, how will I be able to help others? But spiritual understanding is that you must think of people more than yourself. So they said that selflessness is a gem for the self-advanced soul. You are so selfless to the point that even if you have this, you want to give to people, you want to see people happy. You don't care so much about yourself. If you have that kind of sense of understanding and nature blesses you with some powers, you will definitely use it for the right cause. If not, people lose for power because they want to destroy. They want to spoil you. They want to make sure that you are unable to make it. Why is it that we all started life together and see the way he's moving? Let's find ways and means. Maybe you want to get maybe and say, people need powers because they want to destroy.
Okay. So let's take the whole palm tree, for example. Let's treat the medicinal side first, then maybe the mystical side.
So when it comes to medicine, the palm can do a lot of things. You know the palm wine?
Yes.
See the water that comes from the palm after they uproot it? The palm wine is a very special medicine for gonorrhea.
Okay.
Gono. A lot of people have that. Women have it, men have it. At times, some kind of whitish fluid comes from their private part. And according to those that have ever experienced, they say it's so painful. You can't even pass urine. It's so painful. So if you have the palm wine, the fresh one, there is this leaf called nunum. You know nunum, right?
Yes, it's in the category of
Tulsi.
scent leaves.
Sense leaves, yeah. If you have the nunum, so you have to just blend the nunum, mix it with the palm wine, sieve it, and then you should be drinking it morning, evening, morning, evening. If you have hernia also, it's able to cure it.
Okay.
Yes, the palm wine with the nunum, you mix it together. Don't forget the palm wine is from the palm. That's what we call the palm wine.
Yeah.
But it should be the fresh one, not the one that is fermented. So normally we call it tunkum. The first one that comes, as soon as they finish with the palm, when they are harvesting the wine, the first 2, 3, 4 days, that is the best. You mix it, you have gonorrhea, you have hernia, it is able to eradicate it.
So do you blend the nunum with water before you mix it?
No.
You blend
You just have to blend it and make sure that it's very soft, and you mix it with the palm wine.
Okay.
You sieve it. You can even put it in the fridge, so you can be drinking. You can even use it maybe a week. Morning, evening. 7 days time, the gono will leave after 2, 3 days, but I can continue taking it, so you'll be able to eradicate it completely.
Oh, okay.
And if you have hernia within the 7 days, now it's going to eradicate it completely.
Let's be specific. The hernia, is it the beginning stage or?
The beginning stage.
Okay.
If you haven't hernia, not just the hernia, but the roomy hernia, when they have descended into your scrotum, that one you have to go and do surgery.
Okay.
Yes. But at times people start having some sense of it. At times it comes, they said it enters into your stomach and later goes back into the scrotum. During that process, that period, you'll be able to stop it with this kind of direction.
Oh, okay.
But when the thing descends into your scrotum and it turns to football, that one you can't do anything about it. You have to go and do surgery. We call it case 9. There are some people, you see them so heavy in between their thighs. When it gets to that point, the best thing is to go to the hospital and go and do surgery. So after the surgery, the possibility of it coming back is there. So after the surgery, now you can start taking this medication to prevent it from, surfacing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back to, before we move on to the next medicinal value. During our one-on-one with you, you mentioned that during your time in India, the master used palm leaf to look into your future.
Yes.
Is there any deity or demigod in charge of this palm tree?
Yes, palm tree, there's a special deity. In fact, it is said that the god of fertility, the god of victory, and the god of war, these 3 deities, they all use the palm tree. So the palm tree represents all this.
Okay.
So that's why I said that if somebody is infertile, like somebody who is unable to give birth or is able to get pregnant, there's a ritual with the palm tree that will be able to help to have a baby. Because the god of love, the god of fertility, operates with the palm tree. Then the god of victory and war, that's Mars, also use that. Okay, so maybe you want to go for a battle. Like I said, now we don't go on war. We don't go for war. But we are battling in life. So you are starting any project, you are starting any business or any venture that you think that you need the energy of war or energy of warriorship in that kind of venture. You should be able to employ the energy from the palm. And you'll be able to assess that. If you go to India, the palm leaves, they use it to see into your future. And how they do it, I've not gotten there. I don't know yet.
Okay.
It's amazing. I don't know whether you know that when you plant a palm tree, you will die before the palm tree. You know that?
No.
Because the palm tree have a longer lifespan than a human being.
Okay.
Yes. They can live more than 100 years. So when you plant palm tree, maybe that you were about 10, 15 years, you would definitely going to die before the palm tree, unless maybe it's, burned by fire or something. If not, the palm tree would live after even your demise. So the palm tree is a very powerful thing. So we said that it is a sign of immortality. So if you want to become immortal, mystically there are things you can do with the palm tree that will help you to become immortal.
Like the one we see in Legends.
Yes, you don't want to die.
Is it a myth or?
No, it's a fact. It's fact.
Really?
There are some people who are immortals. They are living around.
To date?
Yes.
So-
If you go to the Himalayas, there are a lot of souls. They have been there for thousands of years. They are there.
And do they grow old?
Yes, they grow to a point, and that's the end of it. They
Okay.
can do everything. They won't die.
Wow.
It is not easy for people to attain that kind of level. But there are some souls that have been able to achieve immortality. They will not die. There are a lot of yogis. A lot of them are still there in the Himalayas. You know, the Himalayan is not a place that ordinary people can just go. So there are souls like that, but it's not very easy because death, everybody must taste death.
Okay.
But there are some souls, they are able to advance to a point that they will die when they want to. If they want to live, they can live for a very long life. Long time, they will still be existing. But for the majority of people, death is certain that you will die.
This body is considered as a disease. So why should one want to live forever?
The whole point is that at times people have some special mission and they think that they want to live to finish the whole mission.
Okay.
If not, the body is a problem. A lot of difficulties with this body. For one to be able to achieve the level of immortality, it means that they are not affected with the difficulties of the body.
Okay.
I remember my first time in India. It was during winter. The weather was very cold. We went to the Governor Mountain, and there were these sages. They were almost like naked. They are just wearing copings. Copings like a tam. If you remember, those are when we were kids. Mm-hmm. Our grandparents, they used to tie something here.
Yeah.
They don't have anything to wear. That time is what they are wearing. The weather was very cold. We are wearing jacket like this. They were almost like naked. Only the copings. They were sitting down there. Nothing is affecting them. They are telling you that they have transcended over the needs of the body.
Okay.
They will sit down the whole day, the whole week. If food doesn't come, they will not stand up to go and eat. That's the level of advancement I'm talking about here. So yes, the body gives problems, but so some people want to live for life. They want to be immortals. They live around. It means that the difficulties of the body does not affect them because they have transcended over the three modes of material nature. So it doesn't really affect them.
Okay. So let's go to the second medicinal value.
Okay, so we've spoken about gono, and then if somebody is having this hernia, not the rheumatic hernia, using the palm wine, that will be able to help. I don't know. Do you have any ailment you want to mention? If I have
maybe weed addiction, smoking.
If you have weed addiction, okay, you have weed addiction. Okay, so if you have weed addiction, the palm oil, okay, you know the palm oil, we have two kinds. The one from soup and the one from the factory. Okay. If you go to Kede, you know they prepare the palm oil from a whole process. But if you go to our villages now, like our mothers, they'll prepare the palm oil soup and then they'll take the oil on top of the soup. So this ritual, you don't use the palm soup oil. You use the oil from, say, the factory.
Okay.
Okay, so if somebody smokes a lot and the person is unable to stop, there are two things. The first one is that you have to use only the oil from the factory. So you drop the weed or the cigarette in that oil. You leave it some time to soak the oil. Now you dry it out. You can put it somewhere and dry it overnight. So after that, you can just smoke it. If it's a weed or it's a cigarette, you smoke it, and after just a stick, you are done with it. You will never enjoy any smoking.
That's simple.
Yes. And the other side, if you want to use the soup, you don't use the oil of the soup, but the soup itself.
Okay.
So it is two. The first one, if you want to use the oil should not be from the soup. It should be from the factory. So like if you go to the market, the palm oils that they sell, most of it comes from the factory.
We have palm kernel oil and red palm.
I'm talking about red palm.
Red palm. Okay.
Not the kernel. So you use only the oil, you drop the cigarette or whatever you smoke inside, allow it to soak some of the oil, dry it, and then smoke. That is it. You won't smoke again. And if you want to use the soup, the palm nut soup, not the palm nut oil, the same procedure. You prepare palm nut soup, and then you take the cigarette or maybe the weed and drop in the soup. Leave it to soak some water, soup, drop it, dry it, and smoke it, and that will be end of it.
Okay. So we've tackled the palm wine, and the fruit. That Rasta thing, does it have any?
Yeah, the palm rasta we use for fever. If you're looking for fever, very powerful fever.
Okay.
That is a powerful. Okay, you see, when the palm is fruiting, when it's flowering, it invites a lot of insects. It's a sign of power of attraction. So if you use that rasta with this oil, sandalwood oil, and you don't have to do any procedure. You just take the rasta, put it in the oil. You do it during maybe a full moon. You start rubbing it. Now it attracts people for fever.
Just one Rasta.
Just only one rasta. Or you can take one and maybe divide it into 3 and put it inside. Same. It works like magic. It attracts a lot of good stuff to you.
And does it have any medicinal value also?
I don't know of any medicinal value of that rasta. If I sit down to think about it, I'm able to get one, but for now, I'm not thinking of anything. So you can use it for fever.
Okay. What of the roots for medicinal values?
Yeah, the roots. Those of us that normally goes to the bushes, at times you walk through the bushes and some tongues would pierce into your leg or into your hand. Anytime you have this kind of thing in your body, it's so painful. Those of us that have been in the fire bush before, like a farmer, a villager, you walk through the bush and maybe some tongue, pierce into your leg, and it breaks inside. At times, it's very, very difficult for you to remove it. So what you can do, you get the root of the palm tree, okay, and then you grind it. You grind it into a paste. And then you use the paste to tie the place that the tongue entered.
Okay.
You leave it overnight. The following morning now, it will pull the tongue out of the hole.
Really?
I'm telling you. Like for instance, maybe a tongue has pierced here. It is inside. There's no way you can remove unless maybe you cut yourself.
Yeah.
So you use the root, you grind it into a paste, mix some small water. Then you put the paste here and tie your hand. By tomorrow morning, that tongue inside this thing will be pulled out. So that at least you can hold it and pull it from your body.
Wow.
It is that powerful.
Is it only tongues or maybe if pin?
No, it's not pin. It should be something natural.
Okay.
Maybe. And if you see, the palm branches also have some thorns. That thorn can also enter your body. Yeah. You use the root and it's able to remove it. Okay. Not needle and not nail. It should be something natural like a stick or something.
Okay. We will discuss the mystical values in the next part. But are we done with the medicinal value?
Yeah, I think the medicinal value, I don't know. I'm not remembering anything, but apart from these 3 I just mentioned of. I think the mystical aspect is what I have many. Okay. I have many, but with the medicine, I didn't think of it.
Okay.
I didn't think of it before this interview.
Okay.
I thought of a lot of mystical ways of doing things with the palm tree. So maybe when we get there, I'll be able to give a lot of things. I did not think about the medicinal. I have a lot of them, but I didn't think about it. So okay. Maybe one day when we are talking about only the medicinal aspect of the palm tree, okay, we'll be able to give a lot. But for now, I think with those who are involved with this hernia, not the rheumatic hernia, people should understand. If the thing has descended into your scrotum, that one, go and do surgery. But if you are still going through the pain of just the ordinary hernia, at your stomach, you use it. It's very powerful. Or you have gonorrhea, you can do that. It helps. Okay. Okay. It helps. So the mystical side, a lot of things. I have a rituals I want to give, powerful rituals. So okay, maybe you should try and check the part 2 of this video. Yes. I want to give you free of charge stuff. I know a lot of mystical people have been watching my programs, and through here they do a lot of products from whatever for their members. That's fine. Unfortunately, when they are talking about it now, they will not even credit you. They will just say as if that they discovered everything by themselves. Yeah. And trust me, you see, some of these things I was not taught. When you attend the mystical herbalist school, you are being given some things that will be able to help you to facilitate. For instance, when I move and I see a tree and I see some leaf, I am able to get some kind of information about the tree, what it's able to do, and the direction.
Does it talk to you?
Not talking to me. You know, I have a powerful intuition. So you'll be able to deduce from your mind that this can do A, B, C, D.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that I know. No one taught me. No one taught me. I just knew.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew it. No one taught me. So when it comes to like herbalism, trust me, I don't want to boast. The number of medicines I'm able to create from leaves and herbs. If I want to have my own herbal clinic, trust me, Ghana, there won't be any clinic. I'm telling you the truth. But, I don't want to go deep into things that will be like business with the service that I do, whatever I do. That's why I had some medicine. Those days, I used to make in tabs. If somebody is having fibroid, you take that medicine now, you will give birth to the fibroid.
Wow.
I'm telling you this.
Why did you stop?
I remember those days when I was just ordinary Jana, when I was doing the Harinam preaching.
Okay.
So I remember there is this man. That time he was having these bitters. So somebody came to me. And I think afterwards he spoke to this person. The man came to me those days. The man said he wanted to give me 2 billion cedis. That time, I think we have not even started with this, our new currency.
Okay.
That I should give him the format. So I said, okay. I sat down after Sunday. I said, no, this man wants to make money from me. I won't do that. I'm doing this free of charge for people. People give token for it. But this one, and after you sign the contract, he will start making billions from your own knowledge, and he will just be collecting money from people. So I said, I wouldn't do it. I have the formula still there.
Mm-hmm.
I have the formula still there. There's another thing I used to do. I used to have this formula from clay, ordinary clay.
Okay.
That somebody who is unable to sleep, you mix that clay into water, you drink it, no matter who you are, you will sleep within 2 minutes. I'm telling you.
Wow.
You will sleep.
Just ordinary clay.
You just some mixture of some clay.
Okay.
See, when these borehole people, when they are drilling the ground, I know, I've been doing a lot of boreholes around. So when I go there, I know. They have levels of the
soil.
The soil.
Yeah.
Like that. So some of them, about 3 of them, when you combine it, now you drink it, you will sleep. If you're unable to eat, you will eat like mojadru. It's a serious thing. So like I'm saying, I don't want to go into things that will say like you're doing business with the knowledge that you have. If not the first thing, I would have gone into this, their herbal medicine that they are doing. I know a lot of things. There are things I don't know. But when I see the tree, instantaneously, I would know what this tree can do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the level of the gift I have. But I don't. There are many things that I teach here. When I'm speaking, it comes.
Okay.
There are a lot of things that I speak on. As I'm speaking, you ask me anything now, it will just descend into my mind that this can do A, B, C, D, and I tell people. You go and do it. If you remember, last time when I had a life, not one yesterday, and I taught some ritual, you have to keep water in your mouth and all that.
Yes.
It was when I was speaking, and I heard it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, whispering.
It's when I was speaking, I said, I'm going to teach you something at the tail end of this. All that time, I was not having anything in mind.
Okay.
I was not having anything in mind. So before the time, when we got to 1K, then it just dropped in my mind. Those that have been doing it less than 2-3 weeks now, go and ask them. So we have a gift. Mm-hmm. So you can't compete with us. Our own is not like we have gone to school to go and learn this thing. It's part of us. Okay. Anytime we want to know something, we just know. So we will not do business with it. So I'm not going to have any herbal clinic.
But are we to expect it in the book coming out?
This book, in fact, I don't know how it is, but I have a lot of information in the book that I think it should not be given out. Mm-hmm. There are some kind of information. Unless maybe after, when I'm done with the book, I can sieve it, get some things out, and what is good for the consumption of the masses, maybe you can do. But as it is now, all the things that I've been teaching and many other things I've never tackled, I have them written down.
Okay.
Yes. So maybe that would be like our test book or something for members only. It will not be sold outside. So that members, like talking about students, will be able to have it and they can learn. When we started here, I saw some books here.
Yes.
Where is it? It's gone?
Yeah, we'll discuss it in.
So me, I don't learn just from books. I saw some master key and all that. All this to me, my everything is there inside. We will just tell you what to do, and it's going to work. Okay. See, the whole point is, when we are able to get a little bit of powers, and deep down our hearts, we want to serve humanity. The angels out there knows your intentions, and they will send so much knowledge, a lot. But I'm telling you, there are many things I have never, ever been taught anywhere. But I just know. I move around, I see the leaves, and I know this leaf can do A, B, C, D. I do it, it works. It's a gift. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we're able to study at our school. The pioneers will enjoy like anything because I'll fire them with a lot of stars. Anyway, so when we get to the mystical aspect of the palm tree, there are a lot of things. I have about many rituals, but maybe I'll tell like 3 or 4 rituals. Okay. So those that have been watching our videos will have access to it. They can try it and it works for them. Okay. Let's set a target. If we don't meet this particular target, we are not releasing the mystical part. So what is the target? 50,000 views. If you get 50K views, then you release the part 2. Okay. If not, it's never coming. Anyway, those of you that have been watching all the insults on the social media, what do you gain from it? When people are insulting people, what do you gain from it? So something like this is what you should be sharing and be inviting people to watch. Something that can benefit you. You want to learn how to insult the world. But you'll be surprised when somebody is just insulting. You go there and see the number of people watching. Fire more fire. You ask yourself, what is the benefit? Now, it's amazing. I don't know what is happening. That as soon as you go to TikTok, you see people dancing. Why? Some young girls will half naked dancing everywhere. People are interested in that, so they will be showing you. And people are watching. Yeah. You go there and see it. 10K, 15K, 30K as 8. People are watching because they just do the ass like this. And then people are just watching. No, it's surprising. No. Yeah. See, at times you cannot blame people. The masses are interested in unnecessary things. Mm-hmm. The masses are just interested in unnecessary things. So people are very smart in a very negative way. They will give you what you're looking for. But some of us, we are not ready. No. We will remain relevant till we die. We are not ready to do any of these things because of views. What we are giving people, these are great things. Even though many people don't even pay attention, they don't even appreciate it, but we are still giving. Now people might not even know the benefit. But when I'm dead and gone, these videos will be there and people will see the importance of this. If you like, let me start some beef with somebody. You will see the kind of views you're going to have. Let me call someone's name and start chastising the person and let the person come and fire back. You will see the views. And you see the radio stations calling you. They'll call you to interview you. Yeah. People are interested in unnecessary things. And it's sad. It is very sad. You have something very good for the masses. Only few people are interested. Let me tell you one thing. If you go to any gathering that have to do with spiritual things like church, like mosque, and you see more women than men, live there. I'm telling you the truth. If you go to see, this is a fact, it's a bitter truth. If you are a sincere person, you want to learn mystical things, you want to get some spiritual emancipation, spiritual awareness, and there's a group you want to join. When you go to the group, look at the number of women there and the number of men. If the women supersede the men, leave. Why is that? Because women like comfortable things alone. They don't like any austerity or penance. Okay. And that's why they were created. So anywhere you go and see so many women, that means that whatever is there, they get for material things. No spiritual advancement there. Go to the churches and see. I'm telling you the truth. Go to the churches. You go and see. Come to Educational Temple and see. The whole world, you go and see 1,000 men, you see about 50 women. 50 women, like, because men were born to lead spiritually. Even though women can become more powerful than men. But the majority of the women love material things, like fancy things that really pleases their senses. If you pay attention, you guys are the IT guys. If you go through the transformation, listen, see how many women and see how many men.
Yeah.
Don't you see?
Yes.
The men is like 3 times the women. That will tell you that here we are doing something great there, something important. Go to all the churches, you see the women, thousands of them, men, no, about 200. Leave.
Okay.
See what I'm trying to say? That people love just cheap things. And it doesn't mean women cannot be spiritual. Don't get me wrong. Women can be very spiritual. But majority of women love things that have to do with their senses. Things that have to do with their emotions. So wherever you see so many women, it's something to go and enjoy. Men, most of us, go for the real things. Mm-hmm. But there are some few men also, even though they have the masculine body, they are women. Such people where you see all these kind of things going on, nothing much. For instance, you see a pastor talking about very unnecessary things. You sit down, and even if you are not a Christian, you sit down and ask yourself, where do you see this in the Bible? Nowhere. But still, a lot of women, they are packed. They can even insult in the church and say things that we are not supposed to even speak of. But people will sit down there. So what I'm trying to say is that this is our world. If you are not very guided properly as a leader, you will be forced to do things to please people that will go against your own tenets. Because people are interested in nonsense. Mm-hmm. The real thing, only few people pay attention. Only few, and especially you are giving this real thing free of charge, people don't even appreciate, they don't even show any gratitude. So now everybody, you go online, everybody is fooling. You think that you are part of the people causing that. Because you go and watch a video. For me, when I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I see any of these things, I will not take my time to watch. Because when you watch, the number is going up. The person is thinking, okay, people are interested. They are business people. It's supply and demand. Whatever people are looking for is what I'm going to give.
Yeah.
So me, I don't want to be part of that. So when I see any nonsense like that, I just screw. I won't take my time 2-3 minutes and be watching what they say. I will not. There are a few people in Ghana, I will never follow their post. Mm-hmm. I'm being sincere with you. Because when I go and say, let me follow this person, it will add up to the numbers and I might think, okay, people love me, so let me keep on doing my nonsense. Yeah. No. So you watching me, if somebody is messing up on the social media, don't follow the person and don't watch their videos. When they see people are not paying attention to their nonsense, they will stop. Somebody insulting, you think, oh, how can you insult like this? But you are watching. Your number will be added up to the numbers there. Yes. And the person think, okay, one video I have about, say, 20,000K, I have 50,000K, I have 200K. Okay, people like it. I will not watch. If you are doing something a comedy, fine, that's okay. At times when one is so stressed up, you watch those things and you can smile and laugh. That's fine. But people are talking about serious issue and you are doing like somebody is showing the bottles, just the bottles, and the person is a celebrity. Mm-hmm. I mean, please, so don't insult me. Listen to this. How can somebody become a celebrity just because the person have a big ass? No, I don't get it. It doesn't mean I'm a holy man, no. I'm a human being like you. But I don't see why somebody can become a celebrity just because the person have a big ass. I don't get it. At least if somebody have a nice form and the person have some sense, the person speak, oh, wow, this person is intelligent. And then maybe we are attracted to the form and we feel the person. That's okay. But the person having a big ass, which is beautiful. The person don't say A, don't say B, don't say anything. Don't give any advice. Just because that ass is big, the person is celebrity. Me, I don't get it. As I'm saying, you are thinking, you are reasoning with me, but you are the part of people that be watching these things that will make such people famous. So somebody that have real gem, something wonderful for people, we don't show appreciation. We just need nonsense.
In fact, that's how YouTube algorithm works. They will suggest a video for you and they will say, transformation era viewers also like this video.
Like this video. Yes.
So they actually tap into your
what you have been doing.
So if people have been watching this, then they will actually
because you
move
also
your
watch
video.
this one out, they will come and show it to you.
Yes.
So at times when I'm scrolling, I say, "Miss, I'm quite simple. So that I'm going here and about my phone, see, because A B or B or hear me video. But how can I say
Yes.
You know, I'm very recommend them. I'm saying,
Yeah.
No, I won't watch it. Okay, I will not watch it. So what I'm saying is, the internet is a very powerful tool. The internet is a very powerful tool. It is powerful like ancient times, the messengers of God, how they were powerful. So the internet is so powerful. We need to really understand and make good use of it. Just imagine somebody creating the Facebook in itself. No, it's the brain. And a lot of things that we are doing now, if you want to do meetings and people are far away, you use Zoom.
Yeah.
And not just only the voice, you are seeing the person who is speaking. That is the intelligence somebody is using their own God-given intelligence for. We are before you, I don't know. I'm on for now, money you know. It's a so now, some video be a share. Young girls will like 3 of them. This is school. When we send school from Kra. Now, most of them be my young kuna. They be yano. So I was like, nah. No, I didn't get it. I'm saying, I said, I'm a so I went back said, so yeah, young kuna. I did be yan be man on my chamber. Young girls. I don't even think they are even up to 17 years.
They were in SHS.
Yeah. So I was like, these people don't know that this video is going to be there for life. One day, you will get married, your husband will go and see this video, and this could be the end of that marriage. People don't know. Oh, your bar now, that's okay, it's beautiful. See, obi be one party effect. Because beautiful thing attracts. But oh, your bar now, please, you must hide it. Keep it sacred. Men will pay for it. Oh, your bar now, form, beautiful form. Say, you remember the amount of artificial when you be crying now, keep it. Huh? Every way you're natural, what one penny be now, 12 them chimna, now. Keep it. Any man or no ye intelligent man, Bema or no future. So, or to abandon about bra, on to bow you know one thing. I'm telling you this. We're a young girl, 20 years. Your breasts no still in a home. I'm supposed to the same amount worry. When you're 45 years, I better go to you so. I'm telling you. Oh, my better what? Haven't you seen an elderly woman before? Mammy Doconom. Grace not no. They were beautiful. They were so beautiful. Ebedu baby no to never go. I'm telling you. You know, so ever go. So that's what are you going to do? See, no, hide it. Keep it sacred. Let men fight for it. Now already no obey other one thing. I can create no idea and I can create no who your ba. I mean, see, I'm being sincere with you. Yeah, because I'm virgin, okay. Yeah, what 21st century didn't 21st century is about to go for mana. 21st century yes, and if be a bar, you must be able to cover yourself. That is intelligence. It's a part of the those days, Nayam Pamantadi and Yansan Marcus, and no bar for the Dabont, cover yourself. But I won't blame you because I'm a man for pay. Then what Bianca claim I'm for hey, you're for bad. No, what? Did I order? Wouldn't him say, I want to do baby, no, say, why a big mistake? So, what I'm saying is that people like unnecessary things. So, like you're saying, your video way about a palm. So, if you should look anymore, we will upload the second one. And that's why I want to give you a lot of mystical rituals. Some things about the palm tree for your own spiritual advancement. Like maybe people say, yeah, they be about victory. Especially, I have something for those who are unable to give birth.
Okay.
Power. You won't do it. Maximum 60 days, we'll take a seat. I will teach it. And then you need victory. You want to start any venture. You want to become victorious. What can you do with the palm front? You become victorious, no two ways about it. I will teach. The palm trunk, you know, who too quiet, especially who be too quiet, baby. Those of you be me too quiet, me say. I want to get there successfully. I want to get there peacefully. The palm trunk in this one, there's something you can do there. I will teach you in the second episode. But like you said, you know 50K, young call. Thank you very much.
And they were fire up, yeah, that's Pacho, what's the final way?
Okay, the final thing is the palm tree. But I think I got a little bit emotional when it got to the fact that people are not so much interested in good things.
Yeah.
We turn around and accuse people when they are doing these things, but we are the same people that watch these videos. So somebody or no pay views, and as you see across or no, the more views or benyas, the deeper monetizing the page now, the more no benyasika. Into a video kit to be a cancel hunibi. Now within 2 days when I'm 100K, it means say try your hair and when you sika wo. Honestly, we president or buy something similar. Say the be about it. Into be ya dear. Now, officer Adiwe, it should not be on the internet. We protest and say you don't watch that and you don't follow such a person. A banner side, then the views were for more. Or both they may an amount for me. But when I was say, they did a Adiwe, they be out when I was out. You are encouraging the person in that. Let's say, only the same kind of video. Until I have taken that. I was telling Mammy that there are some few people that person I know say. Omu ni ade bia na ebe benefit me because me hu say omu videos omu ye when I will be a share and I will be a repost to obehwe not say tem bia na no be enfa nkoso bia mra me such people no I will not even follow you me hu video and time must scroll the call because there is nothing tangible me me asua free so wo so betimi asua bibi sa ho ebe ma amanfo asha say ama ye no papa he okọ China according to those omu say sa na mu hu omu TikTok no hu bi wo you don't see those things because Omumpa himself, sir, science and a many part in that, and my to me involved. And I'm say a cababy one and Tinubu Asa, and a month for you nakedness, and one I've the whole day. But alcohol the amount for my noma or my invention, obede, I didn't know a creative bibino, and one of being out here all the time to one I say, you are able to do something of the sort. Intimacy, I did that my common super American. Let us start giving credence to important things. How do we do that? Let us support those who are doing these good things. Now, man for moya de if it's we should not watch their videos and we should not follow them. Ebanisana, they will know that people don't like what we are doing. Now, what you are saying now here now, so we didn't bia. It is encouraging the person say views no does. Amy ba comment now your Gina tem no. Tieni you comment no kaso. Obeun said 5,000 comments, 10,000 comments. Now you say amount for the oil.
Even in the number of comments, it doesn't matter say the tempo. Comments no cost. We know.
I got to the better say I amount for painting. Then a bet prescribe man could. So you going to comment on it will be a new dear time I can say at them again. Now comment was what it means is that you are encouraging the person because we put a views in the cost of the comments in the doors until amount for the million. Learn from me. If I don't like your videos, I will not watch it. I will not follow you. Because who said if I don't follow you, say the way and I'm not waiting when watching webcam. That's my last advice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And catch us again in our part 2 of the palm tree. See you in our next episode. This is Agenda 50,000. No 50,000 views, no part 2. Thank you very much.